contest tonight. The Alabama Crimson, his team is searching for consistency. Opening teams in all of college basketball, averaging 91.8 per game. Conson, Eduardo Klafke, Patton Pinkins, the freshman, Augusto Casilla.
Business in a much different way if you do the shot chart. What a great start. That was 5 for 22.
Into the paint, tipped around inside. Casilla kicks it out. Pinkins, deep three, on the way, off the front iron. Doubled on the baseline, tough spot. He's able to find Jemison. Three ball on the way and off the back iron. Klafke pulls Kit, but missed that one badly. Whew. But a foul on, comes off the bench early though, as Holloway goes past Dia, gets cut off, kicks it out. Three ball on the way. That one's good. Amari. Dia at the elbow, off the front iron. Holloway runs down the easy, was bumped. Another freshman in the starting lineup. He's from Bloomfield, Connecticut. Top player out of
this is available.
A.J. Storr comes into the game. 17:03 to go. Alabama with its first lead. They make one of two at the line, and Dia gets the rebound. Kick out into the corner. Three on the way. This one short.
Mismatch.
Shot clock at 5. Commerdine from the free throw line. Too strong.
Is that we have serious reform discussion regarding eligibility and the transfer.
A.J. Storr gets free underneath for an easy bucket down low. That makes it a 1 point. Some people thought he was going to do more, and they didn't have to do as much.
Correct.
One up top, and Ole Miss turns it over.
I'm just not a fan of one-handed passes. Whether
just the 14th game that he's played in. Getting an opportunity early. So Ole Miss with an early chap.
There's been one team to beat Alabama who scored in the 70s this year, and that was Tennessee. Thrived in that roll off the bench.
Tough three from the corner. Malik Dia got the rebound, and a bit of a roller coaster season for him. He started SEC play with.
Yeah, Nate Oates was quick to point that out to us today, wasn't he?
Here's Dia on the drive, had it blow. LSU Tiger.
As an LSU Tiger.
Dia too strong with the first free throw. Holloway, step back three, no. Sideline as James Scott has come into the game. That's number 4 for Ole Miss. Here's a three from the opposite. Commerdine off the screen. He's going to pull up for a three.
And watch him curl around just a simple screen by Perry. It's not that big of a screen, and yet Jemison.
Screens for Ole Miss, kind of attacking the basketball. There's a strip and a whistle. Traditionally,
defenders for 4 players. I'm not sure that's a good formula, so I don't think they're going to blitz a lot in this game.
It's a guard-heavy team, and sometimes hard to find minutes on the floor for this Crimson. A.J. Storr, mid-range, and that is where he makes his money. 9 points for Storr.
He gets so.
10 to shoot. Pinkins on the wing, gets by his man, gets inside, turns around, and then left it short. In the first half, off the bench, Ole Miss leading it by 5.
Boy, he's just so.
Sorry, 5 overall, 3 in the SEC. The lob, and James Scott goes high. He kicks to the corner. Bol Bowen, 3, no. Tipped around, and Ole Miss comes away with on the shot clock. Corin Johnson turns around, tough one in the lane. Scott, okay. Here's Bethea working downhill, dumps it off. It's tipped around, and Casilla comes up.
Yeah,
Casilla step back.
I'm not a fan of that fadeaway.
That is an offensive foul. That's a push-off.
Alabama's averaging almost 89 points a game. Right now they're.
Ole Miss shooting at 47% so far. Storr
gets him into the painted area, and good things happen when Storr operates.
LeBaron Philon working against Casilla. It's inside, up with the left hand. There's a step back for A.J. Storr. That's his first. Philon, crossover, step back, 3, no, rimmed out, but a rebound underneath. How about that? 13 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Philon gets a little separation, dumps it off. That 3 is expected to go up tonight with Jiffa not available. Malik Dia, that set shot three. That may have been partially deflected. It's saved back in bounds, making it really difficult for him. 7 on the shot clock. That ball hit the Johnson off the screen, kind of following James Scott into traffic, then lost the straight back up with it. He draws the foul.
Alabama corner through in league play, 85% at the free throw line.
Saturday, right? Saw him a couple of weeks ago. Gives it off. Zach Day, 3 rims out. Lafke, now Day from the corner, 3 no. Philon with the board.
Nope.
Struggling from deep early in this ball game, just 2 of 17 from beyond the three-point line. Noah Williamson has come into the game for Alabama. Another 3 missed. Ask Chris Beard about the way his team played in the second half in 2 of their last 3 games. At Vanderbilt, Comardine working downhill, flips it up. Chest with the jam.
I think they're going to go back to this pick and roll again.
By Amari Allen. Allen playing with 2 fouls. Philon's 3 won't go. Chest, they go offside. Now Pinkins, baseline runner, short. Tough shot.
I just don't like that shot.
In there that was switched. The Ole Miss Vanderbilt game was supposed to be played March 3rd, I think it is. Late in March. Or excuse me, early in March.
Whoa!
Whatever. Chest, how about that? Inside 3 minutes until the half, and there's a bump. Day going to get called for the foul.
The fact that Chest had the 18 rebounds, Dia had the 19. Wasn't necessarily on Sherrill on the free throw line.
Marseille, France. Alabama trying to answer, cannot, but the ball ends up in the...
His three-point shooting, he is a threat no matter where he is on the floor.
Perry with the quick movement by Alabama. 3 on the way. Philon buries it, and that's the first downhill off the glass. He was trying to kind of reach around Sherrill that time. Store into the corner. Perry, 3 ball. Got it. There, then found a crease. Got the roll. Difference between shot clock and game clock, and some points. Not only the best all-time in Kentucky history, but the 7th best.
It's way short.
Goes past Comardine, throws it into traffic. Comardine got it. He's got a shot at the buzzer from Howe. And pace in the first half. We'll see if Ole Miss can do that for another 20 minutes. A sloppy and careless turnover of the game by Ole Miss. Gets it off to Holloway, or he was trying to, and that's a turnover by Alabama.
How about let's...
Comardine goes into the corner, nearly turned it over. Baseline drive. Tapped around, and it's
kind of a give up because you've got the defender, the big guy defending the play in no man's land, and when you...
Right, so gets it in. Amari Allen. 4 on the bench to start the half, just like he did to begin the game. Here's Kasi, a 3 ball. It bounces around. And
class. They have not looked like a team that is 15th in the league in rebound margin. Right.
Gets it off the window, then he knocks out the 3. A.J. Storr into the game, missed the shot.
Get fouled at the rim.
9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 of... A.J. Storr working against Wrightsell. Second make from deep. He's got 6 points. Claff. Holloway working against Zach Day. Tries the scoop, left it short, and Day gets 8. Ooh, the crossover by Holloway, but he's cut off. Good recovery. Amari Allen, his 3's good. And foul away from the ball. Malik Dia was working down in the post, and he was fouled.
That to happen. But we're enjoying this game here today in large part because Wrightsell got away with a walk.
Alabama, though, gets a bucket.
Seeks the contact.
Got a lot of guys in college basketball that have been a lot of different places. This 3 rims out, and Dave Emerson goes to the bench. Holloway comes back in. Bull Bowen, player transferred to Kansas. His throw comes inside to James Scott.
Way up.
Comardine had it stripped, got it back, gets it up, missed the shot.
Throw strikes. They don't throw balls in the dirt. They don't.
And the Crimson Tide had 96-92 on the road.
In three-point differential. Here's what I know about Alabama. If you're going to beat Alabama,
Did very often this season. The Rebels for the year averaging 74 points per game. A little bit lower than that in SEC play. Now Millette short on the three. Tough leader there by Johnson. Key to what our offense does well. When we're moving the ball side to side, baseline back out. After the foul on Zach Day, quick inbound pass, and Ole Miss led by as much as 9 in the first half. Alabama's biggest lead is 12. How about
Ole Miss playing this too big lineup?
Cheston from the corner. Corin Johnson tried to throw the lob. Nobody on the receiving end, and Bama off to.
Enough of a penetration. Pinkins bit on the drive, just enough to give Wrightsell.
About a month ago to bring him off the bench, and boy, has he responded. You wonder some Devin in that game. It's both free throws, 17 now on the night for A.J. Here's Wrightsell again from the corner. This time it won't go. It was halfway down, came out, and then you end up with a foul. And they get it inside to James Scott. He's fouled. The 43-year career legacy of LSU Gymnastics head coach D.D. Bro. Extra pass, and Wrightsell's got another one.
Yeah, it's like Skeech.
A.J. Storr, deep three, hand in his face, and he buried it. And bounces it out. Wrightsell feeling it, lets it fly. This one won't go, and Scott pulls down the rebound. Get it back. Finds Millette, now inside. By 8. And then a tough shot with the shot clock winding down. Alabama with an 8-point lead, looking for their 7th SEC win. Comedy loose underneath, and Ole Miss touches it last. So it's Bama ball headed the other way.
Take another look at this out on.
They flip it inside. Sherrill goes up strong, accelerates, and he's fouled. Eduardo Klafke will go to the free throw line for a couple rebounds for Eduardo Klafke. Klafke.
Guy that's earned his minutes. Didn't average more than a point and a half.
To the free throw line.
Tough pocket passes.
Sherrill's been good by 10. It's an air ball. Had a hand in his face and didn't get a good. Klafke working against Holloway. Commerdine going to try a three. And the long rebound. Grab A.J. Storr, catch and shoot three. This one off the mark. And a good rebound there by Taylor Bolt.
% from deep. But they need another rebounder. No question about this. Alabama.
The trigger that time. Millette does, though, from the wing. Klafke with straight games for Alabama where they've made a dozen or more.
That's part of that press you on.
Make it 43. And now Storr on the drive, and he's fouled all the way to the basket. There's your continuation.
Minutes ago, you were telling me it was rebounding and defense.
To find a way to create some turnovers. Zach Day gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Their opponents a combined 69% winning percentage this year.
Ole Miss continues to try and find the right combination of guys.
Maybe would have expected to be on the floor, didn't, but still kind of bought in with the guys that were. They would love for that to be James Scott, but it just, and they will take a timeout.
That was right in front of us, and Holloway. Road teams have won 45% of the game.
Hear how hard it is to play.
Quad one opportunities. The other part of that is I don't think, Richard, this class of freshmen.
Storr with the ball fake. He'll take it inside, gets it off the glass. That's 27 mark for Alabama. Klafke with a bucket on the runner. laid it up.
A little bit of everything as a freshman.
Perry rattles in.
That you can impact winning in more ways than scoring.
State for the second time this year. It's a Mississippi State team that also has struggled in league play this.
Starkville, it was a 1-point road win for Ole Miss, 68-67. 3 ball all on the way. Ole Miss has emptied the bench late in the ball game. Played a little bit in SEC games, and that's right. You have the rivalry game where you go to Auburn and get the win. Bol Bowen with the first half scoring output of the year. What do? Well, they just come back in the second half, and they leave Oxford, Mississippi with their 4th straight win over Ole Miss in this building.